This is Rolling to Die, episode 174. And this is campaign's number episode 9. Tonight, it is the Frozen Docks. And who is he? Hit it, DJ.
Welcome in.
Hi. Hello. Guten Tag.
Test, titties.
It seems there's technical difficulty. How about we get going on our introductions, shall we?
I figured it out. I did a whole intro thing without even realizing. I muted myself, didn't unmute myself. So thank you for that, covering for a moment. My name's Henry Monty, also known as Mayhem the Heart's Mace, your main game master and DM here. I got everything set up except I didn't unmute myself after the intro.
Who mutes themselves for the intro?
Smurf you smurfing son of a hooker.
I'll smurf you like a son of a hooker.
Damn it, llama. I'm playing as Bartholomew, the Bard, and we'll have everybody else introduce themselves from there. Trooper.
Greetings, salutation. I'm Dark Trooper, coming from you live from a secret location, aka my couch, and I will be playing Bill Rock Ironheart, and as a secret guest star as Ross Wallabird.
And I am Llama. I will be playing.
What?
Lyra points at everybody and goes, Lyra the Unheard.
Oh.
Oh, say, can you sing?
Copyright. Gonna do it hella tight before I get raped tonight. All right. And last but not least,
And bringing you your music and also playing as the Drow Elf Bard Lang, I am DJ Thunderbeast.
all right. And on that note, before we start this off, I'd like for everybody here to roll 2d20 for me. One light, one dark.
If I must.
We'll roll real dice first. My real dice is a 19 and a
Ooh, I did good tonight. 19 and 13.
17. Okay.
The fuck?
Okay, what'd you get, Thunderbase?
Oh, Llama, you rolled terribly.
Yeah, what did I just say? You don't gotta rub it in.
Twelve and a
Okay,
13.
so 18 and a 8 for the digital dice, a nat 20 light, and a 14 for the real dice.
Okay. All right. Then we have our NPCs. I have to roll for them.
They all died. Valor was standing there. He cast Fireball.
That'd be fucked. A 9 and a 5. 5 light, 9 dark for that character. NPC'd. A 6 and a 2. Oh, those are both bad too. Valor may have actually rolled a identify fucking fireball in the area that they're all in. And for an 8 and 7. So anywho, back at the Necronic Kingdom Keep, Valor finally gets his clothes, gets pissed off because he strictly asked for there not to be a cod piece covering his massive junk. So what he does to the tailor, he casts Fireball. Blasts 3 guys just right in the face. I mean, what? And then they disintegrate and gone. The fiance of Valor, the undead, rubs his shoulders, goes, "Relax, Gushy Boo. Relax."
Bushy Boo?
Yes, Bushy Boo.
Of all the nicknames you could have given him, you gave him Bushy Boo.
Well, he doesn't shave.
It's just this big long thing hanging, and you just see this like big black bush that just looks like a cushion.
Hey, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, Valor has gear now, and one of his new abilities is Dimension Door,
Oh no.
along with Magic Missile. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think he already had Magic Missile, so that one doesn't count.
I guess we'll find out. So what does Valor say or do as you have your fiance rubbing your shoulder and he's telling you to relax? As a few guys start running in to give information, one with a note and the other 2 behind him.
He just glances down at his massive erection, looks at her, keeps pointing at it, and looking back at her. He doesn't say
With the
anything.
wiggle eyebrows.
So, let me roll for this guy. Me lord, me addresses. Ooh. He trips up the stairs, face first into your wiggle, as he gets a mouthful. And your enchantress, Necro Queen, is looking at one of his men just getting impaled by your massive third arm.
I think that thing's a leg compared to him.
What?
I was just saying, in comparison to the remainder of him, I'm pretty sure it'd be a leg.
Carry on. So, slides off your junk, dead. As the note's right there at your feet. Do you pick the note up, or do you have the Necron Queen pick it up?
Nah, he picks it up for her and then hands it to her so she can read it.
She opens up and reads a note. First thing it says, not for Valor's eyes. Anybody but Valor's eyes.
Damn, should have read it.
She smirks. A note from Chrome Tomb Crawl. Forewarning that the other team that he was part of originally was meant to actually destroy her. And it was all an accident, oopsie poopsie, where how Valor joined. So keep him close, but don't inform him of certain things, so he doesn't turn on you.
Oh, actually, he's going to use Dimension Door to make the body disappear.
Okay, where are you going to make it disappear to?
He's just going to... You know what? He's going to give a gift to Crom.
So, open this dimension door. Body falls through. Chrome walking back and forth, pacing. I wonder if Nickel Queen got the message. I hope she's not mad. Dimension door opens up above her. She looks up. Hey, that looks kind of like Necro Queen's place. Dead body falls right on her. What the? Oh! Was that a no or a yes? I'm confused. And the dimension door closes. And when she looks over and sees there's an impalement of a cock through this man's mouth, through his skull. And her in shock and horror going, I mean, I could have done the same, but I have a throat and I know what to do. This guy, he must be very amateur if he right through his skull. Oh. Or he fell. Probably both. Valor must have... does he know? Is he trying to silence me? As now Chrome Tomb Crawl is pondering, does she trust you? Okay, well, that'll be an interesting one. We'll see. Anywho, that's rolling to die, everybody. That cuts off there as you guys sit, and your wifey poo lady just incinerates the letter and goes, "It was nothing. Don't worry. Let's go have lunch. Let's eat a village, maybe just a small town."
He's gonna get fat.
Damn. On that note, all the rest of you guys, you wake up. Who is first to wake up is the question.
Rosie's.
I would like for everybody to roll a Constitution roll. A Constitution check. Highest wakes up first.
5 + 1 = 6.
Where's mine today?
No, it's not super close. Sorry, wrong one.
Wow. I rolled a 5.
I got 11.
Okay. I got to roll for James.
You got to roll
6.
for a lot of people.
Roll for Dom. Got a 7. Heh. Okay, that works. A mysterious person that I have somewhere else. They rolled 20. They're doing good. Okay. The highest of you guys was 14. So, Llama,
I didn't do it.
Lyra, you are first to wake up. As you do when you get ready and get dressed, you felt a cold breeze brush through the underside of your door. and you feel like someone close to you is nearby. You have a sudden urge to open your door as you hear a light knock. It seems even with a night lock, still cons go a little loud. But
Uh,
do you?
she
What do you do to open the door?
she goes over and pulls the door in a way that she is not standing in the doorway.
Okay. So she pulls the door and hides behind it. Roll a stealth check for me.
Oh. She has advantage on stealth.
Oh snap!
Do I roll that again?
Yes, so you got to roll twice.
17 and 11.
17 is the one you take. So now you got to do a perception check for the person that is knocked and the door is opened up. And then you can introduce the said character as you open the door and what he reacts to, seeing nothing, depending on his role. What is your perception check for this character?
10.
You see the door go, you go knock, knock. Whoosh. Door is open, nothing ahead of you, and you just don't see anything. You're like, what? Introduce your character as you walk into the room.
Vakane, the tiny hammer, slowly enters the room. The 8-foot Goliath of a paladin. As he looks around the room, he doesn't notice that there is a individual hiding behind the door. And apparently Lyra notices that it is him as she rolled a 19 for perception.
Okay.
So
what does she do?
Lyra then lunges on him from behind, and when he becomes startled, he goes to swing, but because of how short she is compared to how tall he is, he bashes through the door with his fist.
Damn. Carry on. So boom, honey. Whoa. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much the entire interaction. Is now he's
That's what everybody hears. Anybody that rolls a perception check in the morning when they first wake up. I'm rolling a perception check. Ooh. 8. I don't hear it. I'm just waking up going, whoa. So what do you guys roll?
Hang on.
Show Llama's new character is a combo pack.
4 plus 4, 8.
Kind of looks like Vulcan.
Damn.
Henry, he kind of looks like Vulcan.
Kinda, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Goliaths are. They're badasses. So husband and wife.
oh yeah, they're married.
Yep.
I got a nat 20 plus 4.
Is his hammer a briefcase hammer?
It looks
where he
like
just holds
it does. It
Yeah,
looks like a lunchbox.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Like it was like the one detail.
I say go with it. I say that another course of tiny hammer.
That
Why
is
is it tiny
cool.
hammer?
That is
It looks like a
cool.
lunchbox. It looks like one of those like old-fashioned like steel like construction lunchboxes.
Yeah, no, it's not even a hammer. It's just his briefcase. He's home from work. That's all it is.
Right? It has a button he pushes
One
on it to make
person
it
is
extend
not
the
going to
chain.
get hit by their briefcase.
Right?
Oh, better yet, it's just his
It's magically
lunchbox.
in tune.
Oh, jeez.
Name it that. No, name it your lunchbox.
I totally.
It's made of a
totally need to
special
add
holy
light now
metal
for that.
that can do damage. Hey, we can have Chris's character make it.
Sure, I can make it.
Maybe He's coming in for an order. Maybe he already knows Chris's character. Roll a history check if he already knows and he made an order for custom armor. And Chris's character might be the guy that's making his armor for him.
His modifier for that is -1.
Oh, no! Roll and see. This is
it.
rolling to die, everybody.
Yeah.
Roll 2d20. Tell me what those two are.
Roll 2d20 or roll the history check twice.
Yeah, I pretty much roll through it twice, but yeah, it's the whole point. Roll.
There you go. He
Whatever the
got a
highest.
9 and a 16.
Okay, 16. 16 works. So he does know.
Henry, this image is still up.
And what? Ah, damn it, did it again. I don't know. It's kind of cool though.
I'm not saying it's not cool. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Oh, it's good. Much appreciated. Much obliged. So that's what's happening off in that room. Next to wake up, Barrel Rock, and then Thunderbase, and then me.
By the way, I got a net 20 + 4, so I heard everything.
You woke up, you heard all this noise, the smashing, the crashing, and the oh honey and sorry sweetie, and then you hear the kissing and the loving and the behoigen and the door closing and the squishy noises.
What door?
Half a door. The bottom part is closed, the top part's gone.
Yeah, because there's a
You
purpose.
grab the dresser and you just
now.
put it in the dresser. I give it a disclaimer. You grab the dresser and you drag it across the front of the doorway so no one sees.
So it still blocks the only part that's covered.
Right.
Well, for him, it's not really dragging; it's just kind of pushing.
No, he's 8 foot. He just picked it up for a moment and then moved it.
No, he didn't even pick it up. He just put his hand to it and just shh.
Yeah. Just swatted it like a bug. Freaking Goliath. I'll show you, Tiny Hammer. That's a big, heavy head. Yeah. Yeah, it hits harder too. No! All right. So for anybody, all the jokes aside, throw them in the comments. Can't wait to see them. There's a chat thing going on. What's the chat going on? Let's see people.
I said she'd be in the.
Ivory, Bushy Boo. Briefcase? A briefcase hammer. So it's going to be like a big metal-looking briefcase lunchbox thing with the handle. It's super tough and durable, and you can slap it across people's faces, and it's metallic of some sort with holy symbols. What the hell?
The sound of him smashing it against someone.
Carry on.
But anyway, continue the story.
I was just like, what happened? Oh my God.
They exploded.
Did he come? You tell me, Llama. Oh, okay. That's where
What would I roll for that?
a dexterity.
I was just about to say dexterity with advantage.
That's dexterity. That's the thing a lot of people don't realize what Naughty Time is about. It's all about
22 and a 21. Oh, wait, that was a dex save. Whoops. 10 and a 1.
So that's hilarious.
Anyway,
all right,
the character
so
wakes up.
Wait, hold on. Trying to think, what would I roll for her durability during these activities?
Constitution save.
25. Okay, she's good.
She lives for now.
She has been trained well to withstand the tiny hammer. Ding, 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 ding. Ah! Hey, and that's 20.
Fun fact for the audience out there. Even though this Goliath is 8 foot tall, Valor is bigger than him.
That's fine. I didn't say how thick your hammer was.
Or how brittle it was.
Now the question is, what should I
No,
roll
no.
to determine his thickness?
D20.
D4.
Or
No,
let-
D4. Jeez.
Yeah, I was about to say D20. Like, are we going with centimeters or like what the fuck?
feet.
Oh my god.
Roll the 4.
Okay, see, I was right. Fucker's huge. You can put a watch on
Oh,
that.
hold on.
Roll a
He's rolling
d12 for
Baylor.
length. Roll a d12 for
You
Oh,
already-
length.
okay, he's thicker than Valor. Valor only has 3.
Yep, that's why Valor's salty still. He's like, he got 6 with 4-inch girth, or I got 8 with 3-inch girth. But in all reality, a girl's probably more happy with the 6 with the 4-inch girth. It hits all the spots and it doesn't
Rip
destroy them.
apart.
The conversation we're having.
Don't get pink socked, everybody. All right, on that note, for rolling to die. Oh my god, please don't.
It is so good we're
Oh,
not
please,
monetized yet.
They're gonna look back at this and they're just gonna be like,
Well,
the girl's gonna be like, hey, at least he understands. That's not always true.
Well, no, Ives confirmed it. She said the thicker the better.
Oh, thicker. Yeah, well, it's sometimes split and then bleeding. It depends on the person's pain receptors too. But yeah, oh my god. See, yeah. So Tiny Hammer
The
wins.
derails we're going here.
Right. Tiny Hammer wins compared to Valor the Cheese Fucker.
Oh wait, hold on. We forgot to do a check for
Who fucked more women?
Nope.
Roll D100 for each one of those two.
No, we got a 24 on the titty jiggle effects during the activities.
Okay. But roll a D100 for both Valor and the new guy.
27.
Okay, so Valor slept
Yeah,
with 45
that
women.
makes much more sense, to be honest.
I am so
Valor's
lucky
more women,
that as a
but-
drow elf, I am immune to being charmed, so her jiggle effects have no effect on my character.
Oh, good thing you guys aren't in the room yet.
I don't think it's really a charm effect. I think it's more of a distraction effect.
It technically it falls under charms.
Still is.
You're being distracted. You're going giggity. You don't see the knife going into your throat when you're staring at titties bouncing. Not a joke.
I mean, valid.
Female assassins know how to get you good. Hey, look at these. Yeah, dead. Fuck. I mean, you got this. You got it. Do it. I mean, every time I've ever played a female character that had them, she used them, and they worked every time. So,
Oh shit!
anywho, rolling to die. We're a little more adult.
Only a little.
Yes, a little.
Anyway,
On that note,
my Baylor wakes up, puts his gear on, walks out. Here's the bunka 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 bunka, and Laura's room. It's like I just go, okay, and I walk and I just go downstairs to go have my breakfast.
All right, and because you rolled a high perception for you, Trooper, or should we call you Grisma?
Yeah, I'll change that.
We need a durability check on that bed, by the way.
Oh my god, yeah, it's broken. Roll a d10. Ives, you're right. They win. You get advantage when you roll. Oh, okay. So, besides that, Bellrock, as you head down the stairs, you look over from the center. You see the door where snow looked like it came in, and the door came closed. You see the bartender cleaning a mug. You look off and see the waitress walking from a table, or this waitress in a green dress, red hair, emerald green eyes with freckles coming across the about 24 years old. Good bust, good body. Notice that she's a half elf, half human, half elf. You looked off with your high roll to someone in the corner, sitting there leaning back in a chair with a hat over their head.
Smoking a pipe.
Yep, was you seeing smoke from a pipe? A face you don't exactly know. You kind of hard to see with the shadow above it with the hat. You just know it's a person sitting there, and they have a nice bowl and bread and a drink. As he's smoking a pipe, sitting there from a distance, you look back over.
And I do a quick
You see the bartender.
and I do a quick stealth check for Gross. That 20 plus the 17, 37.
Nice. 37. Okay.
Balrog notices him, but he's just like, why does he look familiar? And he's like, whatever. And he go over to the bartender to get breakfast and tea.
And you hear, so what we having? You newcomers, you paid well last night. Winter was it's rough here. Our blizzard's still going, but it's lightening up. A few other guests came in last night after you. You're lucky you got the good rooms, all the rest are filled. And it sounds like one of your friends is really having a good time.
I know it's because because the entire arena is moving. The entire map is moving. Balrog knocks his knuckles.
I just hit it.
Balrog knocks his knuckles on the table. He goes, "Indeed, he is. I also should tell you that they destroyed one of your doors. I will repair it though."
He first gives a side eye, cleaning the glass, about to break it as you said that, but then you said you're going to fix it. And he was, all right.
I'll even enchant it so it doesn't.
And
I'll even say I'll even throw in a free enchantment to make it indestructible.
he smiles at you, goes, "Me lad, you have a deal tonight. You don't pay for your broom, your room, your food, or your drink.
Much obliged."
I have to replace those at least 5 times a year, each door. Especially when the Goliaths come in.
Well,
except for this one guy a long time ago, was a little teeny half short ass tiefling that was black and had a big cock. He fucking fucked a door to death. I never seen a man pop so many holes through one door. And he's still got the other girl. That was one of my waitresses years ago. Law. Then he fucked one thing of cheese, and everybody called him a cheese fucker.
I give him like a side eye as I take a sip of tea, and like, yeah, that's unfortunate. He just sips his tea and just puts it down.
Now, if you ever see him, let him know he still owes me 50 gold for all the door damage, getting one of my waitresses pregnant, and then he pissed in my tea maker as you're sipping there drinking tea. Don't worry, it's been clean since.
I look at it. I just give him a side eye. I say, "It better have been. It better have been, dear boy." Anyway, I would send over a mighty breakfast to the room with the young lass in there, because she's going to, from what it sounds like from their activities, they're going to need the energy.
From those rolls, she's apparently taking it very well.
Oh my god!
That was I was pointing out too. It's like the table just moving by itself.
That was unintentional, but we're doing it where there is like a storm kind of coming in. Like, I'm playing while the storm's going. We're gonna ride this hard, right through the storm, guys. That's how you play D&D. You roll and water splashes from each dice roll.
Anyway,
all right.
I'm just gonna sit down. I sit at the bar and just eat my breakfast.
You sit there eating, all you hear is yes, yes, boom, 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 boom.
Well, wouldn't it be more of a mute like yes, yes?
Yeah, you
No,
went.
see, true. No one's knowing, not unless she accidentally sent message to somebody. Oh my god. Are you gonna accidentally send message to somebody?
Please don't.
Only if they're walking by the door. She has to point at the person.
Well, the last two people are waking up, so Lang
Just point at the
and
door, and it just appears.
Art.
Just like a screen appears to the door. You just hear, "Oh yes, harder, harder, don't stop!" Like a chat box,
tiny hammer, tiny hammer, tiny hammer, and you're just going,
and like a chat
what
box.
the fuck? What the fuck?
Leave it to the bards to be the last ones to wake up, though.
We are the ones waking up hearing this. This is what we are both hearing as we wake up, sitting up in different rooms just right across from each other, and me going, what the fuck is that noise? Who the hell is... I hear rocking, smacking, and a man grunting, and then I hear the quietest whisper as I get up and walk past right to the door, and I see the door's broken, and there's just a piece of dresser ahead. And I'm going, what the fuck? I get a message randomly from Llama, from her, and I hear this noise, and I go, never coming near this door again. I'm going down the stairs. I didn't hear a thing. Hey, Lang, hey, please, Lang, oh my god, thank you, you're here. Let's go over down the stairs, please. You won't believe what's going on. Or can you hear it too? Am I crazy?
Actually, for Lang, when he gets up hearing the banging, he instantly sits up, and all of a sudden, along with the banging, you start hearing this.
Oh, music. You start playing and strumming along your guitar to the banging as a beat. And my guy stops and looks and goes, it's a good beat, but it's to that. You know what? I'm going to roll a d20 and I'm going to see what the dice say.
What? I literally thought that was just. Is that not construction?
No, it's not. It's it's Lana. Is it Lana or Lyra?
Lyra.
I did it again.
Lyra.
Damn it, I did it again. Lyra. It's Lyra, and I believe her husband. I didn't know she had a husband. And they're going to town. Something about a tiny hammer. Are they using toys? I don't know. My guy's scared. I've really never, had fun. I just like to sing and fight. I'll buy you lunch if we go downstairs and stop hearing this noise.
Let's go.
And you start seeing the chat box across the door say too, and you're just like, I don't want to read that.
You start getting rickrolled. We all head downstairs except for Llama and Llama.
What about Llama?
Llama, stop making up. Right. You head downstairs. You see Barrel Rock eating his Wheatie cereal and having his hot tea. You look over and you see a man in the shadows sitting there in the dark blue silhouette, smoking and eating.
I'm going to do another stealth check.
You
See
look
if
over.
they see me.
Yep. The roll. That depends on the perception.
33.
What's my perception for me? I rolled. Did I roll?
I would like both of you
thank
and DJ Thunderbase to roll perception.
I rolled 12. I've barely seen anything. Dang, Lang's seen it. Okay, so Lang, you
19 plus 4, 23.
you see Ross's character sitting in the corner but you don't know it's fully him. You just know it's somebody that looks like a bounty hunter, but some distinct gear looks very familiar.
You don't know it's him, but you know that he looks familiar.
Yeah, and you see him smoking a pipe, and the smoke covering his face as well, sitting in the corner, illuminating from a dim light. All the rest, you head to the bar to sit and eat together.
With a rifle balanced on the side of the table.
Yep. You look over and you see the bartender. Nice. He looks over and goes, "So what will it be? You guys want some drinks? You want some breakfast? Your friend here says he's going to be fixing the doors. You got magical doodads to make them indestructible. So they says. Unless someone's a dick with dispel." And then you have this busty, redheaded woman in a green dress bow over as a waitress, going, "Hi, doll. What will you guys have for dinner and drink? You guys slept? No. Fuck you, she's hot. And, if any of you want a little bit of sleep and company." She drops her fingers, crawling up towards Barrel Rock. "I like a man that doesn't drink all the drinks heavily, just like a light tea and fix things." You hear the bartender, "Cynthia, daughter, please stop." And he coughs and clears his throat. And she goes, "I'm old enough, Daddy. I'm a 27. You and Mama was 915, where you were a good like 22. Different story. She was an elf. I'm half elf. Does that count?" What do you say, Barrel Rock, as you're being hit on by this luscious redhead that's the daughter and waitress as well for this?
I politely thank her for her flattery, but I have much work to do. There's no time for that kind of activities when there's work to be done.
She looks at you, goes, "A man that likes to work hard, right after my heart. I'll wait for you when you're done." And the bartender goes, "If you don't sleep with my daughter, you can always sleep here for tonight." Wait, that won't help, will it? Fuck.
And that's where a wild Valor shows up to fuck the daughter. Anyway, I'm kidding.
That was the other daughter.
Plus, you would have to pay the bartender his 50 gold before he lets you leave.
Yeah, he's 50 gold.
Valor's got the gold.
He's just not there anymore.
Exactly. Ma'am, check your messages, your texts.
I'm scared.
And
do a strength check.
oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
For your guy,
There you go.
Arkin.
There you go. That time I did a strength check. 21.
So where there is the bathhouse right under Lyra's room. I said it right this time?
Yep.
Okay. Lyra's room is the bathhouse. The boards were a little more, wetted and decayed over time and damaged. The heavy pounding and funning and thusting. The bed collapses and smashes down the floor. The floor starts cracking abruptly as you go into the finished sweet finale. And she screams more for the first time. You actually hear her voice just for a moment. Right when the floor caves in and you hear two people go, "Ah!" and splash. As both Lyra and
Arcane.
Varkane smash into the bathhouse with bed bits all into the water, and the blanket draping over Lyra. The door opens abruptly from everybody else as we run in to make sure if you're okay. What do you two say as we open the door and steam and smoke is dispaying as this 8 foot tall Goliath
Naked.
and like and 5'3" woman standing there?
Remember, naked.
Yeah, they're naked. She has a
A sheet.
the blanket fell, so it's like draped over her slightly. He's standing there balls naked, just hanging out. The rest of us open the door.
She's only 5'2".
Anybody have-
Thank you very much.
I just look up and go.
Sorry, I'm off by 1 inch.
I just go look up at the landing. I go, "Are you guys done yet?" Dear boy and lady, are you guys done yet? It's time to have breakfast.
Varricane looks at him and goes, "Ooh, breakfast time."
But please
And,
put some trousers on first. For the love of the gods, put some trousers on.
Varricane looks at him. Of course, I'll put on trousers. Who do I look like, Valor?
No, you are much taller than him.
My guy looks over. Oh, geez, we switched out one guy for another. And they're both bigger than me. And he turns around and walks out the door.
in a fit of manly despair. In masculine despair.
Right. All right, so as all of you had that awkward moment, steam coming out, the bartender telling everybody to get back to doing whatever they're doing. You go back upstairs to get your clothes as you walk up the stairs naked, with your wife wrapping the blankets around her, going up the stairs behind, as you both get ready and get dressed. As that is happening within the time, and you guys are having your breakfast and eating, Lang, what did you choose to eat? As Bart chose just a bunch of hard-boiled eggs and bacon.
All right, you could say last night's stew. That's pretty typical of a medieval village.
I wanted eggs.
Okay.
Lang's having a beef stew.
Lang's having the beef stew. That's one of their special house ones. That's one of the best they have. They've been nominated 6 times for it. Have 6 gold plates across the wall. Really good soup, by the way.
It was 7, but after Valor jizzed all over the one, it cracked.
They threw that one out.
They didn't just throw it out.
They
They smashed it and burned it.
Right? And the spot has never grown grass since. As that's going on, you hear the guards outside as they open the door slot and say, "Hello, hi, guys. The blizzard's coming in a bit. Hang on." As the doors open and close the door, as a big blizzard sprays through and rips into the doorway. They close it up, and it drops the temperature of the room by like 10 degrees instantly. So you went from like a nice, comfy 76 degrees or something like that in that room to like a 60 degrees instant, like real quick. Like a 16-degree difference. So when that happens, Lyra and Arkin flies. You guys are coming out of the room fully dressed now. What do you two do as you guys are heading down as the rest of us are having our food?
We giggle like little schoolgirls.
We do, Llama.
I am. Well, I sent you another text. So pretty much the two of them both get dressed and come back downstairs. In which Varkane looks at the bartender and orders food and drink for them both. Tall ale for him and a tea for his wife. And then pretty much just asks for whatever the breakfast special is.
Yeah.
Or better yet, he orders a menu. He's like, and the bartender just looks at him like, "What?"
All right. Seriously, I thought you were actually like talking or singing for a second, Thunderbase. Wait, are you really singing all this right now? Yeah, he's singing. Okay, he just jamming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This singing is like completely throwing me off about what is even going on. Like, no offense, like Thunderbase, but like it is messing with me to keep track of like hearing you sing in the background and then like him doing the story as well.
All right. Thank you for that. And, sorry for that. It was an awesome song, but just a little distracted.
Yeah, it's just.
I think it's just because lyrics, while we're speaking, other words are being said, so we're being a little like hearing one word here and another word. That's all I think it would be. Because I was just confused for a second. Like, what the hell did I just say? Shit. I'm not trying to be rude. I appreciate everything you do. So back to it, as we are having our bard moments when he is chilling and singing at the stop. After he stops, we all eat and meet up with one another. As a big blizzard rushes through, off in the distance past the building, 3 silhouetted figures are heading forward towards this building. And at that time, there you go. At that time, of the 3 walking up towards the building, the snow slows down as one of the characters raises their hand and lowers it. Another one, their staff glows and dimmens a little bit as the snow dissipates even more. And the last character, towering over the other 2, puts their weapons back in their hand for a moment. As the doors open up and the guards walk through, the doors close. 2 guards walk up, stand at their post, 15 to 20 feet away. 3 figures, shadowy and dark, standing there. You guys need shelter in this blizzard. Yeah. So a man looks up in this cloak that's shredded and shredded. My friend, we brung the blizzard. As he smiles and his eyes glow an ice blue, and he wears the shroud cloak. Raises his hands up as the other 2 grab their weapons and start glowing.
Ross quietly slowly puts his hand on his side where his revolver is.
He is
he's also just getting ready.
Yeah, you guys notice the door is still open at the time. You're seeing this altercation. So, Ross, you just see this just barely from your angle where you are. The rest of you guys seeing this altercation and the wind blowing through. Does anybody else say or do anything as if they witness this or with their passive perception? If not, you can roll a perception check to see if you see more. So if all you guys want, you can roll a perception check if you want to see more. Guess what's going to happen next. You got a 5 for Barrel Rock. There's nothing there he sees. The Era is still distracted by her husband. Husband's still distracted by her. Oh my god.
Oh, let's see why Arcane's distracted.
Titty jiggle. I can see
Yep.
that. Lang.
16.
Lang sees things. Okay, Lang, you're good now. Let's see. What do I get? Shoot, you stupid damn bugs. There we go. Wow, I went retarded. All right, 10. So, shut up, Thomas.
I don't know. That train kind of went with the music a little bit. Like I almost thought that was part of the.
That's funny. So, Lang, out of everybody, you look over and everybody else is still distracted by all the other stuff going on. The only people that would see it is Lang and Ross. As Ross looks across, gets his gun ready. Lang, you look across, see the door open. You see this old man raise his hand, and these ice spikes come from the snow and pierce the one guard, flinging him up in the air, bleeding like he's been pierced through with 3 spikes of ice. The other guard tries to go and stab, and you see this big, buff, like a barbarian woman that's like a Goliath grab the spear, snap it, and grab the guy's head and headbutt him and crush his skull and drop him. You see a third guard.
Everybody can. Am I just seeing this, or did I just did you guys just see that guy? Just his head went squish.
It's like what? Barrel just looks up like what? I was eating my breakfast. What was going on?
I look over, turn pale as a ghost, and go, "Oh shit! What the hell is that?"
By the way, Ross's gun revolver glows with a faint red hue to indicate that he has fire rounds inside of his revolver.
All right.
Just so you know.
We'll
All right.
spare the die-in work on him.
No, not the one that just had his head crushed. The other guy that has been pierced is still technically alive, so you could spare dying him. But the guy that
Well, spare
Just
the die-in only works on a creature within range that has 0 hit points. So is he at 0 hit points? And is
yes,
he not dead?
He's dead.
I don't know how that works. How can you have
Spare the
0
dying makes it so
and
that way
dead?
necromancers cannot turn the corpse undead, or the corpse itself cannot become undead. That's all it does, and it makes it so that way you can get the corpse to wherever it needs to go, so that way someone can perform true resurrect on it.
Yeah, but it doesn't say any of that. It just says choose a creature within range that has 0 hit points and isn't dead. How is it not dead at 0 hit points?
Because you have your death saves, and besides death saves, like if they exceed past your normal points times 2, you're dead.
All right, so is that guy dead or is he not dead?
Let me roll. Because death saves. Never mind. Nat 20. Somehow, even after grabbing his head, squishing and cracking his skull and headbutting him, and his partial head is caved, he gasps and spits up blood with 1 HP. Nat 20. What the hell? And he just, how do I know? Ed, healing potion? I did drink one 15 minutes ago. Maybe it's still in my system. He's all fucked up.
But Lyra is going to then use healing.
Who
word
is
on
he
you.
talking with his head squished?
The top of his head's more squished. His bottom of the jaw was okay, but still mumbling it. Nonetheless, his thoughts more than anything. The other guy is just spiked and paled, about hanging 8 to 9 feet in the air with spikes through him, blood running down the spikes.
So Lyra should use mass healing word then to get them both.
If you want to heal both of them,
9.
all right, you've saved the one guy. His skull starts healing up as he hears his pop back fully, and he goes, "Holy crap, that hurt!" And the other guy that has the piercings through him, the ice spikes break as he drops down, and they start closing up a little bit. He starts gasping for air. All right, that was Lyra. Devontae, what was one thing you can do besides telling everybody? Barrel Rock, what are you doing? And I got to do something as well. And then we also have Llama's other guy, Varkin. Okay, so that villain character got that. That's not good. Wow, that one got crap. And that one. Wow, that one. Okay. They actually start off bad.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on the guy that got his head crushed.
All right.
First level Cure Wounds. And that,
Are you running outside or are you doing this from a distance?
I am running out there because I have to do it by touch.
Okay. If it's by touch, then yes. You run out there, you reach up, you're within like 30 feet. You run up and touch him to heal him. He's crawling towards you, so it makes it a little easier. As these three are just standing.
Belrock looks up over and it's like gives him a very grumpy look, saying, "I'm eating my breakfast."
Belrock, for you especially.
So 15 points of healing for him now.
All right, thank you. He now looks normal again. His face doesn't look crushed anymore. For Belrock, for Grizz Trooper. I want you to roll a history check for me. As you see these three people, you see an older man, you see this big buff Goliath woman, and then you see this druid woman with short red curly hair and blue eyes.
I got 11. 9 plus 2.
You vaguely remember meeting them a long time ago. On your adventures and wares, they asked for some custom winter gear, and you were obliged to answer, and they paid you well. You remember the redheaded woman talking to you and showing interest, the same thing as the big burly woman. You notice the old man just stayed quiet, reading books and casting small spells in his hands as you crafted these unique furs that were magically attuned to withstand any temperature of cold. They paid you heftily, but you spent the money back in the day to work on other things.
I think at that point, I spent the money on developing the portable fort, the portable workshop.
Well, there you go. That'll be part of your backstory of your character, how you got the funds to pay for this portable forge. Now, it was thanks to these three, but at the same time, you don't know that the money was good or bad, that they got the means of it from, as they got what they needed from you at the time. So, You would remember this. Is there anything you say or do as you get up?
I go, I remember you lot. Somewhat. Since I remember I only rolled a 9. I go, I remember you a little bit.
Oh, it's 11 altogether. So
11. So I go, I remember you lot. I made you some gear a long time ago. What are you guys doing here?
and they look over, and the old man goes, "Ah, yes, you. You made these ropes for me years ago. I appreciate it. But now, I must get new later. We are taking the city over. And
I
if
go,
you don't
look,
join us, be against us then. Yes?
I go look at them. It's like, are you now? Well, we can't. Well, in that case, I quickly do a reaction, and I chuck a light hammer at the wizard's face. Get with a 24 with an 18 plus 6 to hit.
Damn. So right when he says this, and you say, "Will you join us or are you against us?" Hammer hits him right across the jaw and mouth. Whoa! How much damage do you do?
I do. Hang on.
Damn.
7 damage. Or do you want to do 6 since I accidentally did twice?
Oh, that's fine. 7 works as it was more of a surprise attack, anyways. You knock the old man down. Blood splatters across. The hammer comes right back to you.
No, I raise my hand and it just comes right back to my hand.
Yeah.
And I go, and that is my answer, by the way.
The big giant Goliath woman goes, "I want you to try it with me, sweet cheeks." She pulls out her
I
two big
quickly
axes.
tap my wrists and activate all my weapons. And they go, I told you last time, as I will tell you this now. I am not interested in you.
She grabs her giant axe, goes, "Ever heard the terms death by snoo snoo?" She starts walking up to you. The redheaded woman.
Ross is just sitting in the corner with his leg up on the table, with his hand on his revolver, just watching. Not doing anything, not doing anything yet. Just watching.
Oh, he's just sitting from a distance watching the crew, seeing how they're reacting to 3 dangerous people.
Because he is under strict orders from Chrome not to interfere unless it's like they're about to die.
Necessary. So on that, that's what your character does within his reactions. Lang, you, and then it's going to go back to Llama. What is you, DJ Thunderbase, for Lang? As you see this happening, and you heal the guy.
Did Lane get an instrument back?
I think
I
he did.
remember 2 episodes ago his guitar got destroyed.
I think he did.
Correct.
Yeah,
someone
and then while we were going through the forest, I broke off from the group. Remember, to go gather the materials to build another one.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's how I was able to play the music earlier.
And then we had a bunch of spiders. So you guys do this. Lyra and Barkin. What does this duo do before we roll this into initiative? Each person's going to get those one things. You each got one thing so far. As we have Lang healing, we have Barrel Rock throwing a hammer, talking shit, getting in a shield stance. We got Bart. I'm going to do some inspiration.
By the way, is Laura wearing
Lyra.
wearing the Laura whatever?
Wearing your gear, Lyra.
Is she wearing any armor?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before we start.
Did you
I
think
gotta
she
roll.
was saying that they're naked?
No, she could be wearing simple clothes.
19.
Like- Because otherwise, I would have rushed over and grabbed her shoulder and gave her magical armor.
No, she's wearing the bra of holding, remember?
That's true.
I don't know if she's actually wearing armor or not. All right. My guy is going to cast invisibility on himself. And he goes invisible. Lyra and Varkin, what do you two do as you guys' last one before we roll this into initiative? Ives, join us. Join us.
Well, Varkane kind of like just moves more towards center of like between him and everyone else, and just looks over at I should probably learn other people's names one of these days.
Bart, Balrock, Lyra, Lang.
Balrock. He looks at Balrock and goes, do you want me to help out with escorting your friends out?
Chris.
Balrock!
What?
Damn it, Chris.
Varkane is asking if you would like some help with escorting your friends out.
Sure.
So he's gonna
Tell your kids.
look. Who's the closest to Varkane when he moves?
When you walk up and talk to him, technically Lang is the closest, then Balrock.
I meant for the other people.
The enemies?
Yes.
You have the buff barbarian woman about 15 feet away from you, and the druid woman about 20 feet away from you. The old man's about between, so he's about 18 feet as he's just trying to stand back up from being his teeth rearranged from a random hammer across the face. Thanks to Chris here. Free dentist work. Whack!
Well, I'm going to use the Javelin of Lightning on the one that's like 15 feet away.
All right.
In which Javelin Lightning damage is 10.
On the barbarian woman, as she is in berserk mode, you hit her, and she shakes it off and looks at you with a big cut across her arm and goes, "Another big man. At least I know you'll last more than one night." And she grabs her axes and starts walking towards you faster. So what else are you going to do? You threw that. You still have a bonus action left. What do you do with Valor or Varkin?
I am going to use Divine Smite. Which the target takes an extra 2d8 radiant damage from the attack. Has to be done after hitting a target with a melee weapon. If I could just get that to
So it's like a recoil effect. You hit them, and then a moment later they get a random explosion.
The target takes an extra 2d8 radiant damage from the attack. The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is a friend or an undead, or fiend or undead.
Well, they're not fiend or undead, but you did just shock her with 8 points of damage. She steps back with anger and rage. Magic does damage still strictly. Physical damage is halved as she is in berserk mode. That'll end your turn for Varkin. What is Lyra doing before we end there? And then we're going to start with initiative.
So Lyra being timid and afraid.
Gets behind her mount of a husband.
No, she casts Fireball.
What the fuck?
She casts Fireball on the one that Varkane attacked.
I don't care how big is the room. I cast fireball, make it go boom.
She also rolled at least 3 threes in there.
Lang and
What I'm wondering though is, are you
Andy.
casting it from the one that was just attacked and back, or are you setting the one that was just attacked as the center point?
I'm attacking the one that Varkane attacked because she backed off of him. So that's where she's launching the fireball at.
Okay, what I'm meaning is it hitting her? Is it hitting it where it's everything her and behind her, or her at the center? That's what I'm asking.
A
Her at
20-foot
the
AoE
center.
where it's
Yep,
gonna
her at
hit.
the center.
It's gonna hit the person, and it's gonna be a 20-foot
Oh,
AoE.
that's
Anybody
10 feet
within that
each side.
20-foot
Then
AoE.
that's 10 foot each side.
So again, Lang is being hit, and Barrel Rock is being hit the very tail end of it. And then my character is just far enough away. So, damn.
14 for dex save.
Hurricane got a 16 for deck save.
Yeah, Varkin, he got hit too. What's the dex save you need? And then Barrel Rock, you need a dex save as well.
It just says dexterity saving throw, taking 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a
Well, what's
successful
that?
one.
What's that saving number?
Oh, there it
that
is. Sorry.
beat?
Yep, it's 16. So I got a successful on Varking.
All right, but Lang took 20 damage. Trooper, need you to roll a dex save, please.
To see if I'm fast enough to get my shield up to stop the spell.
Oh, I'm at half. I'm at half health.
No,
now.
it's a save. It's a save is different. No.
Oh, I got 3. 5.
Nope. You got hit at the very end and got thrown back through the doorway. You took 20 points of damage. Damn, Lyra. You messed everybody up. You messed up the old man. He's pretty messed up now. The barbarian
What about
woman
Ross?
is pissed. What?
What about Ross?
Ross is still in the building across about 20 plus feet more away, watching all this happen, smoking, going, boom, whoa. All right.
No, I'm asking, did he get hit by the fireball?
No,
Or
he's 20 feet away from the doorway, let alone the doorway where you guys are.
Okay.
Which that's where the edge of it is. So he's like 45 feet away altogether from the initial fight.
Damn, how big is this fucking room?
You see the building? You see how many feet it takes? I'll position everybody accordingly to explain. Barbarian woman, druid woman, old man got knocked down. He's not dead, but he got slapped the hell out of. Guard guy got knocked down. Well, he's okay. He's frosted. Conte, right here. Barrel Rock, he got thrown to here. I'm right here, but I'm invisible, so I'm using invisible die as my replacement.
Oh, geez. What about the guy that I was healing? What did he get?
Fuck. Fuck. How do you want to do this? You healed him, but it wasn't enough. 20 damage he just took on top of it. He dead.
Can Lyra then cast Revivify on that guy?
You want to, but he's gonna feel it.
That's better than dead.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so after she realizes she unintentionally, unalived that guy, she decides to realive him by utilizing Revivify.
Revivify. All right, you do that. He comes back to life screaming in pain with his skin horribly charred, cooked,
Him and
missing
his
hair,
one whole health now.
screaming in his one whole health. Ah! What'd you do to me, you crazy big titty bitch? I'm gonna die! My dick is melted to my armor. And then the other guard's going, I'm glad I got froze. Shit. Actually, he's still barely alive. He has like 3 health left. He's laying there cooked too, armor cooked and crispy, messed up looking as well, on the floor. Damn, Lyra did the most damage, and she just blasted everybody. On that note, let's roll for initiative, you crazy sons of a what save? Dexterity save. Meaning like how fast you can move.
3 plus 2, 5.
5 for you.
4 and a 5. Lyra got a 4, Barking got a 5.
All right, you got to roll a d20 to see if you're before or after Devontae. And
Cool.
what did Chris get with Bell Rock? Bell Rock, what is your initiative?
My d20 is an 8.
What was
Okay.
I supposed to roll?
Initiative.
Yeah.
Time to fight.
I got a 7.
I got an 8. All right, Llama, what'd you get for your normal d20?
6.
Okay. Devontae goes before you.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out which character I was supposed to be rolling it on because I didn't know what you guys had rolled.
You roll for
Arkin.
both.
Well, no, Lyra had gotten a
With
4.
five.
Yeah. I rolled a 4 and a 5. I didn't know. Wait, did somebody else roll a 4 as well?
No, someone rolled a 5 as well. That would be Devontae.
Yeah,
No, I rolled a 5.
because
Lang rolled a 5.
I was trying to figure out which one of my characters I was supposed to be rolling for, which
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, Varkin. Pretty much they're the same now. They both go at the exact same time. You're welcome, Ives.
What did Ives do?
She's asking questions and I'm answering them about what's the dex stage. The more you learn, the better. You're always welcome to learn. You're always welcome to jump in. I love to teach and help while we play, and everybody else will too. We don't badger you or talk crap. We just, hey, this is how it works. Oh, okay, cool.
You're talking about I badger her all the time.
Damn it, Llama. Just
There
your
is
badge.
absolutely no gatekeeping here.
Yeah, we don't do that. As long as, you're willing to play the game and not cheat, we don't care. Play the game, have fun. Just tell the rules how they are. Because this is rolling to die. All right, on that. So, first off, the villains. Let's have them roll. Barbarian Lady. A 12. Old Man. 15. Wow, they're rolling high. And the Druid Girl. Wow, 19. Okay. They're going before all of us, guys. We're getting hit by everybody first, right off rip. There is going to be no, are you okay? No.
Well, I mean, they did attack. They did do it first. So it makes sense.
So, this is what happens. Barbarian Lady, Old Man, Druid Lady. The Druid Woman looks at all of you and smiles and turns to a frost owl bear. Which I have an owl bear somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. Crap. Oh, there it is. Aha, I got 3 of them. We're going to go with you. No, it's Winter. Make it the big one. Not my mushroom. Mushroom people. I have
Mushroom.
miniatures, so
The
or what is
quietest
this?
giant
Bear.
there is. An owl bear, the quietest giant there is.
The scariest thing too. To be honest, that's like an ultimate apex predator. Boom. She transforms into that, and then goes for a big slash. Who is closest? Lang, you are closest. She goes for a slash.
Of course I am.
I'm sorry, homie. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, that is my armor class.
You look up and see these giant bear claws right through you. All right. You take 8 points of damage from slashing damage. And then that's not including ice damage on top of that. 6 more points of ice damage. What is this? AI view. Nope, you are gone. Bye-bye.
And you are out of here.
Yeah, we don't do those spams. Okay.
Where are they spamming?
That was Twitch. I had it deleted and removed right after. So that was the Druid Lady. The Druid Lady just finished hers. Her turn's done. It is now the old man. He stands up using his movement to stand up.
Drooling blood because his teeth are destroyed.
Oh, yeah, his mouth is destroyed. He's looking over, grabs a potion, bonus action, chugs it, gaining how many points of healing? 14 points of healing. Gets his health back. Face comes right back. He points his finger at you guys. Where is it at? He cast Blizzard. Okay. I need to see everybody here to do a Constitution save. It's a 4th level Blizzard at Constitution save of 16.
But technically, I'm not in the room. Remember, the fireball blasts me into the next room.
You're in the entrance door.
No, 7 + 1, 8.
So would that give me advantage?
You would have advantage for your distance away, but you're still being hit.
So what was it again? I was Constitution.
Yes. Constitution save is a deep freeze hitting you all at once. Lyra, con save 19, good. Varkin, 15, fail. But he's a Goliath. He has advantage. So you can roll for Varkin twice. He has advantage on frost and cold.
I got a 19 + 5, 24.
You got 24. Lang, what'd you get? You got.
Shit! I did checks, not saves.
Jeez, Lang. I got to do a Constitution save too.
Does Ross need to do the Constitution save?
No, he is too far.
So since we're doing saving throws, does that mean Lyra can cast Bless?
If she cast it before this, yes, but because it's already after.
Well, it says you bless up to 3 creatures within range whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw.
Okay, you're right.
Before the spell ends.
Who do you choose?
Varkane, Bartholomew, and Lang.
Okay. So we get a bonus to what?
The target adds 1d4 to the attack roll or save.
Okay, D4.
Yeah, that doesn't do me any good. That just gets me up to a 9 instead of an 8.
I got a 4. But mine was a 10, so it's a 14, so it still doesn't matter for me. I'm screwed anyways. Both, yeah, me and Lang.
Yeah, so Varkane got a 2,
Varkane
so that brings
succeeds.
me up to 17. Yeah.
He succeeds. She saves her husband. The two bards are like, what? That's hilarious. All right, so
That's what Bartholomew gets for eavesdropping while she was using message unintentionally and moaning.
she just didn't mean to point the finger at the door at the time. Just he happened to walk past.
Exactly.
He traumatized the hell out of this young boy. So I got to see my health actually after. Oh dear, I am messed up. It was 20 plus all this other stuff.
What is the damage from this?
Oh, I got that. 15 points.
Okay, yeah, Lang turns into an ice statue.
Is he dead?
Yeah,
Or
I
is he?
only had 5 points of HP left.
Dang. Well, you took the 20 from the fireball and 15 from this. That'd be 35. What else did you take damage from?
I only have like 39 points, and I took a small amount of damage earlier.
What was a small amount of
I,
damage?
I took like 9 points of damage at one point.
Oh, yeah, trying to run up and heal, and you got attacked. You were
Mhm.
the closest by the owl bear.
Yep.
So you're frosted. I need you to do a death save. One death save. A 10. Okay, you passed the first. You're just you have two more successions unless you get a really high one. Okay, that'll be in five's not good. You need at least one more good one, or you're gonna
That
die.
actually, it's only registering as my first death save.
It's your second. You got a 10 again. You barely make it. You got 1 HP.
Ugh, jeez.
You got 1 HP. You're a lang sickle.
I'd say I'm still an ice statue. I'm just a living ice statue.
You can breathe and you can see everything, but you can't really move. You're still kind of stuck there and frozen there. So, and that's just the old man. He's done with his turn. Now, oh geez, now it's the barbarian woman. She stands up and just rages and screams at you guys, veins bulging, as you see this aura glowing off her. You see her screech and transform into a werebear, of like a polar bear werebear, as she is part blood hunter. Blood hunting.
Can I roll a history check to see if I can if she has anything to do with Valnir?
Roll and see.
10 plus 3, 13.
13. It's just barely enough to know something. You've read in the history books many years ago about these were kingdoms, as one of them was ruled by Mayhem, and he had a special commissar that he sent out called Valor. Before Valor's death, he trained many people and had many children. And then,
You mean Valnir?
yeah, sorry, I said Valor. So many V's.
Yeah, no, I'm just sitting there cracking up over here. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know this about my own character.
Right? Valor. Doesn't Valor get executed at one point during the undead story
Valnir?
by one of the Valnir? I did it again.
Yeah, that was because that was
Yeah.
how his soul got trapped into the gem. Remember?
Yep. I had to remember that. So for many years, his soul was trapped in the gem and still lost to this day. No one has been able to really reach it or find it. So it may be in this world. but a tribe still grew, and these barbarian assassins came amount the mountain from the Goliaths. A lot of them, many trained by uh, Valnir and his teachings, as well as the mayhem in his werewolf kingdom and his mad sorcerer, Grand Archsage Lama. So, within the Were Kingdom lies many stories, and that's one of them. As you see this woman transforming, you know she comes from the Were Kingdom, going, "Oh shit!" As now she's taking a lot less damage as a were creature and a barbarian in berserk mode. So, what do you do after you see and realize that as she transformed? You say anything? That's kind
I message everyone and I say, guys, this one is trained by a legend. This isn't good.
of right as you say that. You see her rage and her two axes in her arms and veins ball. She turns to a were polar bear and just launches in blinding speed through the blizzard like it's nothing, flying right at Varkin, going for an attack. An 18 plus 3.
Since you just did a attack roll,
Yes.
he is going to use Bane, which will subtract 1d4 from your attack roll.
Roll 1d4. And you
No.
lower my 21. You roll a d4 and let me know.
Well, you're wait.
I have to roll a d4?
The target must subtract 1d4 from the attack roll or save. I mean,
Okay,
you could do a
roll
charisma
a 3.
save of 13.
So a 3. I minus a 3. So it's a 10. No, wait, what the hell did you just do? That's history. So it's an 18. No, a 20.
It does have a charisma save, just for the record.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Damn. Charisma save was 13.
He gets kicked swift in the balls.
A swift kick to the knee, to the fun bag.
You think you see the axes at first coming down, and she stops and smiles, and you're like, "What?" And a kick, and you're just going, "Ah!" Full heavy kick, and you just nutcracker thoughts in your head.
And Laura just goes, and just silently goes, "Not those! I like those!"
All right, 3 damage plus.
How much damage did he take?
I'm getting it right now.
Enough.
There we go. 16.
She just smiles. She's
19.
like, ah! She's like, huh? And like, ah!
Oh, jeez. Oh, so 16 times 2.
So he
32
takes
32 damage to the balls. Dick and balls, just full on berserk, giant polar bear foot paws in your junk.
Damn, that one attack was like almost half his health.
Yeah. And now I got to roll for how far you fly back. 10 feet. Holy shit. You fly back.
Hold on. Can he do a saving throw?
You can try. Roll to die, and I'll let you know. I have to roll because I'm standing in the doorway because I'm invisible, thinking I was okay.
Would I do a strength saving throw?
Yes, because you're trying to grab yourself. And I am doing a dexterity for my Bartholomew.
13.
Oh, fuck. I got a nat 1. I'm standing right in the way. This is gonna hurt. Your big heavy ass flies through, hits me. I need you to roll a D10 for me, please, Llama, and tell me what that D10 is.
For
That is
Arcane
that's how much. Yes, that's how much bludgeoning damage you're giving me.
5.
I take 5 points of damage. Damn, I'm almost dead.
As a big muscular man just sends you right through the wall.
I'm invisible, by the way. I'm like, hide, hide, hide. What is? Oh shit! You guys don't even know I'm there. You didn't even. You just felt like a force. You just smacked into something that wasn't there. You might believe in ghosts now. I don't know. That was their turn. Jeez, they just wrecked us. All right, it's Bartholomew's turn. It's my turn. I try to get up. I use my movement speed. First thing I'm gonna do. You guys just bitch slap me in 3 languages. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do Cure Wounds. I'm gonna do Cure Wounds to myself. Cass. How much did I heal? 17 points. Cool. So I don't die. Glad I'm a bard. And the next thing I'm going to do is do sleep and see if that works. Casting it on the old man. He needs to do a wisdom save. Old man dice. Nat 20. Are you serious? No! He reacts and counters. Does it back to me. Now I got to see if I can survive a wisdom save of my own accord. Will I lose my... Okay, I just barely at 14. I don't fall asleep either. I'm good. That ends my turn. My guy's just scared. Yeah, that ends my turn. It is now Chris's turn with Barrel Rock. And then Ross. After that, it's going to go to Lang.
Oh, wait, Ross didn't roll initiative.
Roll initiative for Ross then, unless we're going at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we nope. Jesus, squirrels and holy monkeys. Initiative 30.
Plus 30.
All right, Ross goes first. What is he doing as he's seen all this happen? What the hell? Holy crap!
After he sees the lady kick the Goliath in the nards and send him flying. She's a frost Goliath, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. The frost Goliath that turned into a were polar bear.
Well, then I think I need to set her on fire. I'm gonna take a pot shot with my. I'm gonna quickly draw my revolver and shoot while my leg's still on. I just gonna my leg with the holster on. I just quickly pulls it, shoots her, getting 19 plus 6, 25.
You hit. How much damage you doing?
It's 18 damage plus a d6 because you said because it's a fire round.
Yeah.
1. I got a 1. Fucking bullshit. 18. 19. And because it is a fire round, can fur be considered a flammable material or the oil from the polar bear skin?
Yes, but it's all wet right now from the snow.
Okay, then never mind. Because my fire rounds can ignite someone on fire if it ignites oil, webs, and flammable to the terrain.
Okay, so you do 18 damage.
19 because I plus the fire damage.
Okay. So okay, you messed up her.
And that was just my first check. I take my other attack and attack the wizard.
It's your second shot.
16. 8 plus 8.
You hit the wizard. His AC is 15.
Doing 15 points of damage.
Shit.
Plus the 6 for fire damage. Again, with the 1. So 16 points of damage altogether.
He is messed up. Like he is.
Did I
He's
also set the robes on fire? Since technically the fabric is considered flammable.
I get a roll. Yes, he is on fire. Roll another d6 of damage. I got to roll for her too.
And I got another. What the hell is all these fucking ones with my fire damage?
He is like on death's door, but he's not dead. You got him so close.
But he's still running around screaming like, "Oh my god, I'm on fire!" He's trying to beat his
The
shit.
polar bear lady, she just ran through it and then shrugged it off. So nothing happened to her. But the old man, he's a crispy old man right now.
And he's literally doing like ah. But did it break?
Yeah,
his
the robes you made him are almost gone now. You just see an old man in just some underwear and a knife and dagger and a book on his hip. And he just pretty naked, pretty much, just barely.
Well,
anything.
that book's probably gone by now since it's on fire.
It's pretty crispy, but it's magical means, so it's protected from most things. Just the pages that weren't enchanted are cooked. The enchanted ones are not cooked.
Let's say the fire ones are actually the ones got burned. It's like, oh, the irony.
Right.
That would be very ironic.
It would be. His prevention from fire, he forgot to install on himself. Okay, so you did all that for Ross. Ross is done. Now you go to your Barlock, and after you go to your Barlock, it's going to go Devante next. And then it's going to be Llama at the very end, and then we're going to go from there.
I'll show you my very end.
Being in the next room, puts his
would.
arm up against the table.
Still in a few more feet. What?
With his arm shaking because he's already at half health, a little over half health. He pushes himself up. He then goes. He spits a goblet of blood out. Just goes, and I just go. That was not pleasant. Being all scorched and everything.
Yeah.
He then quickly runs out of the room, out of the doorway he was in, and just stops and looks around and see what's going on. Sees the old man who started it all healed up and now crispy and burned. Ross, he now notices because he's now waving around his revolver. I should make that into the. I'm going off train of my thought. He sees Ross with his glowing revolver, cocking it back for another shot. He then sees the polar bear, also very crispy. Wasn't there a third one?
Druid. A druid.
Balrog then grabs that same light hammer and chucks it at the wizard again. Same face, right into his face.
As an owl bear. All right, so you're going to go with the wizard?
Yeah, I got a 9.
You miss as the hammer flies past the old man. As the old man's falling down, the hammer flies past.
He goes, as he's falling down, he just looks at Balrog like, ha! You're not going to give me that again. Grabs it again, and it chucks it again.
All right, roll an attack. Oh, shit. All right, you hit. 17.
Yeah. And then after he's just cackling madly, that's when the hammer hits him right in the face and right in the schnoz.
All right, you. Oh, jeez. So, Balrock.
5 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
The hammer just literally, as he's just laughing, cackling maniacally, that's when the hammer hits him right square, right in the between his, right into his face, and it's right here in the at the bridge of his nose, and it's
Yeah, smashes his nose in and crushes into his brain, crushing his skull. He hits the ground dead as you bring the hammer back magnetically back to your hand. One down, guys. Got 2 to go.
Balrog, in the meantime, puts his hand up, and the hammer appears back into his hand. He puts it back on his belt, grabs his normal hammer, and just charges into the battle. So
Okay.
That's turn.
That ends your turn.
Yeah.
Lang, what are you doing as you see this? You see Balrog smashing and killing the old man that did Blizzard to everybody, and then he's running in now for battle. You see,
the way,
since I'm frozen, paralyzed, I
I need you
have
to do a
nothing I
strength
can
check.
do. Just concentrating, and that's what I've been doing this entire time as I cast Call Lightning.
Oh shit! All right, that works. You're hitting that vicinity. How big is the AOE?
60 feet.
Are you just hitting everybody?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
21.
All right.
So everyone make a dex save.
18 for Barbarian Lady, 19 for Druid Lady.
Now, for everybody,
Bard,
you mean us as
14.
well?
I got 12.
14. What did I get? Dexterity save?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, I did good. I got 18.
So here's the fun thing. So if it's also hidden friendlies, Lyra and Varkane are both going to use aid.
And what does that do?
So aid is that's that thing I used earlier. Each target hit. Oh wait, no, that's something different. Whoops, that's the wrong. They're both using bless. Sorry, that's my bad. Bless is up to 3 creatures within range. Whenever a target makes an attack or saving throw before the spell ends, the target adds 1d4 to the attack roll or save.
Plus
So
D4.
both of them are casting bless, so everybody in the party who is affected can do that.
By the way,
The
Henry,
only one it doesn't attack is the one casting. That is the only one it doesn't attack.
Henry, I'm going to activate my pendant. I forgot to activate my pendant. It's automatic, and I heal myself 24.
Oh, for the physical damage, physical attack.
Because
Okay.
it doesn't physical or magical. It just says hit die.
All right, roll the damage, Thunder Base.
It was 21.
Is it half for people that succeeded?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So,
Lyra and Varkane both
10.
succeeded at their deck saves.
10
I got
damage.
12.
to
I most
everybody.
likely did not.
Both guards are dead. The bartender is unconscious. The waitress, that's the daughter, is unconscious. I am. Where am I? Okay, minus 10.
Now, is the minus 10 the half damage, or is that the whole damage?
That's the half damage. Whole damage
Okay.
21.
I just thought about it. Isn't the place
You killed the
also
guards.
still on fire?
Wait, what?
Isn't the place still on fire? From the fire?
Yes, partial. Part has been put out by the blizzard that was cast after, but the fireball did ignite part of the inside, so the entrance of the way is on fire. The outside way is frosted over, though. Oh my god, yay. You're on twice. How do you get on twice? Ives, is there one of you or two of you?
There's 3.
Okay, that one's the one that changed. Going to
And
this
then
one.
she's gone. There she is again.
There you go, Ives.
Yes.
There you go. You're back. There you go. Yay, Ives.
Yay. Don't mind me. I'm just questioning.
That's fine.
I just
You
thought
could
it'd be
be-
easier if I got a question. I can always skip this way.
Okay.
You will be the magical bunny that sees through the magical goblin ass of the globe that Sir Llama looks at. That
Oh, you can
happened.
make your new first character into a bunny girl.
I'll get you to understand. It's through a storyline.
Okay.
You make characters to go through the world. You use your imagination. You roll dice, and you see what happens. The higher the number, more chance of it happening. The lower the number, less chance of it happening. All depending. So,
In layman's terms, net 20 good, wet 1 bad.
and that's why we're called rolling to die. Nat 20 good and roll 1 bad. But if you get a rolling to die and actual do get a nat 20 and a nat 1 at the same time, you get to do some really cool stuff.
See, that's what I needed is to dumb it down some.
Ooh, update. Llama, thank you, kind sir. You have exactly what I've been waiting for.
What did I do?
Oh, imagery.
Oh, yeah. I sent that to DJ Thunderbase as well.
Yes, Thunderbase, you see the new one that we were talking about? It looks cooler. That's a new rolling to die one too?
Yeah, that's a full screen one instead of just a thumbnail because he was putting the thumbnail up there. So I was like, I'm going to give him a full screen one. So I made a full screen one for it too.
Get it all shared and switched. That one's even better than the last one.
Well, yeah, it's able to expand further. It takes up the whole screen instead of a little tiny itty bitty circle that they're like, only do this many pixels.
Here, if Thunderbase, you could show that new one as well. I want to show that to the people. Llama's hard work and Thunderbase's original work mixed in there. Thunderbase had the inspiration we'd used and as a template, and then we took it and we upgraded it with Llama's Llama technologies. And this is what you get now for the new Chaotic Mind episode. Isn't that wicked? I love that. And then also the new Rolling to Die logo. And we took from the original picture of Tom that we had drawn. And then after we had it drawn, we had it sent to Llama. Llama upgraded it as well and sent it through Llama Technologies, and it came out this. Same thing with our CEO, Chaotic Era Odyssey. As you guys see now, here is the greatest and newest version of our company overall umbrella. Everybody mentioned and explained in some kind of world or way or imagery. As all this is in there. Chaotic Moon Pictures, the video gaming we'll be doing soon, just chaos in general, Llama Tech, Rolling to Die, DJ Thunderbase, the Chaotic Minds.
And you lovely people out there on the interwebs are the first to see this. Congratulations.
Yep. You see the people standing there as well. Thank you all. Now we'll get back to it with our Rolling to Die and our crazy epic stuff that we've been all working on together. So back into the story.
For the record, I sent him those like an hour ago, so I completely forgot.
Thank you for informing me. It gave him time to get it ready. It gave me time to not notice until then. I was so enthralled into the story. And you guys kicking the crap out of people. So,
Yeah,
the
that's
druid-
part of the reason you've been seeing me moving around a lot back here.
right. All right. Thank you guys for working together and getting that stuff going. It works. It looks beautiful. All right. On that note, Lang, what else are you doing besides that? You just zap the hell out of everybody. You still have a bonus action. Do you want to try to do a strength check to break out of the ice? Or do you want to try to heal yourself from just inside the ice?
No,
Yes, to both of you.
I have to touch myself to be able to heal myself, so I have to break out of the ice first.
Shut up!
My God, man, you don't do that in public.
They
Well,
touch
no,
your-
he's privacy. The ice is distorting everything. He just needs to get a free hand.
Rolling to die, people. That was a good one.
Stroking to live, you mean?
Can you
Right.
say that it's
No, I get a 4 for my strength check.
Damn,
I
trying
am
to think of
still in the dice.
You're stuck in the ice, but you're still alive.
He's not, he is on ice.
Ice, baby. What?
Well,
I mean,
whoa, chill out, man.
Yeah, I'm still alive with 1 HP.
it's my turn. I'll try to get to you. I almost died too. All right, so now it is Lyra and Varkin's turn. The dynamic duo.
Yep, if I remember correctly, Varkane goes before Lyra does.
Yes, he goes and then she goes.
Okay, so who all still exists for the enemy?
You have a giant owl bear standing in front of you, about 9 feet tall and about 6 to 7 feet wide. A big, giant, angry owl bear, winterized from a druid woman. And then you look over and you see this barbarian woman that is a were polar bear, and she can transform into from her blood hunter skill. So she's half barbarian, half blood hunter, and she's a polar bear and slapping around with these 2 frost axes. So they're both in front of you. One's to your left, which is the barbarian. The one to the right is the owl bear, the druid. As you're standing there as Varkin.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
You can show your tiny hammer.
I am going to use the divine favor on myself,
Excuse me.
which will allows me to deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage when I use weapons to deal damage. How far away is the closest one to me?
That would be the were polar bear. She is about 8 feet ahead of you, closing in to almost 5 feet, and she's running at you with 2 frost axes. After you got kicked in the nuts and flown back 10 feet, this is you getting up and standing up, and her running at you.
Is she actively moving towards me? So if I wait a moment, that I can let her get within 5 foot of me?
You can if you want to do a bonus action first.
Well,
What would that bonus action be? Unless you're charging up a hit or something. You can just act and mention that you're waiting just long enough and then do the reaction.
well, that's where I did the divine favor on myself. And then, because if I can do 2 attacks, then I'm going to do Javelin of
That's
Lightning.
how physical it is.
At-
So if you did the bonus action first, you did your divine favor. That gives the time for her to get within 5 feet of you.
All right.
Now
So
you-
then I use Maul +1,
Okay.
which is the 7, and then the
Oh shit.
D4 of a 2.
So is that 9 damage for something? Or is that your hit?
The divine favor is the 1d4 radiant damage, so that 2 would be the radiant damage.
Okay, so this is your AoE damage.
And then the original 7 would be him striking her with the maul.
He misses with the maul. With a 7, just swings it abruptly as the axe is coming down at you. You get one more swing with this maul. Because it's two physical attacks per attack.
Yeah, so the second swing is a 15, and then, of course,
That's a hit.
and then it's another +2 for the radiant damage.
Okay, so 2 more points of damage. Now roll for damage as you have succeeded with this hit.
Is that just a d20?
It should say damage on their maul.
Is that the hit DC?
Yes, hit DC is damage.
All right.
Holy shitballs.
27. Enjoy.
Ah, it's halved because of Berserk and the transformation, but still, even then,
Well, hold
17
on.
points. So,
Sorry, that divine favor should be part of the damage roll, so that would be a 29.
all right, so add 2 more to that. So okay, I'll have a minus to that. All right, she's about half health. You just rocked her back, and she flung over as a were polar bear over to the partial counter of where the bartender is as he's standing there freaking out, stepping back, dropping his glass. But that'll end your turn as Varkin, as now it is Lyra's turn. What does Lyra do as she watches her husband slap this were polar bear with a giant hammer-looking suitcase?
Is all of the team members within 60 feet of Lyra?
Yes.
She is going to use Mass Healing Word first
All right.
for 11.
Everybody gains healing hit points of 11. All right, Devontae, you've gained 11 hit points.
How many spells can I do other than cantrips?
1 spell per turn, unless you know the spell double spell or quick spell, I think. And then there's
I don't need it.
and then for cantrips, it can be your bonus action, and you can also still use it for your action. When you're doing physical attacks with your action, you can do 2 physical attacks, and you can do 1 extra attack with a bonus action.
How far away is Varkane from Lyra?
About 5 feet. She's right behind him. He is pretty much standing in the way of this giant polar bear from going after her, because you start noticing.
Yeah, that is actually
going
perfect.
after your man, or Varkin. The polar bear is going after her.
So, because he is within 5 feet of her, while you aren't incapacitated, whenever you or an ally within 5 feet rolls dice to determine the number of HP a spell restores, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll any number of those dice once. Does that not apply to Mass Healing Word?
Technically, it would. So if you want, you can re-roll and add more healing.
Okay, so I just re-roll it as I'm...
Yeah.
Okay.
13. So everybody gets plus 2 more. 2 more healing than they normally have.
Well, that would be for anybody within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
So that would just be Varkane.
Varkane and Bartholomew. I'm laying like 3 feet from you, but I'm invisible laying there. I'm bleeding out laying there next to you guys, all messed up, invisible.
Yep.
No one even sees me. I cast invisibility and get slapped around anyways. It's so useless if you don't know it, like you're not like in the right spot.
And so aside from that, I'm going to use the cantrip Sacred Flame on the thing that Varkin just attacked.
The polar bear, the were polar bear.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually,
go for the attack. Where do I have that were polar bear?
Yep.
I don't have it.
So that's 5 flame damage. Actually, roll a dex save for her.
A 15.
Damn, just barely did not. Dex save was a 16 required.
Okay, so what happened?
I rolled a 5. Since you did not, damage is half. Oh, wait. The target gains no benefit from half cover or 3/4. Oh, so you had to get the save and throw or not. So since you didn't get it, that's 5 points of damage.
Okay. She's literally half health down.
It's a flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range.
Now I got to roll and see if I'm on fire. I am on fire. I roll an extra d6 for me, and now I'm on fire. 5 more damage has been erupted to me, or is that, did you already roll that? No, that's D8. Oh yeah, roll a D6 for me, and that's extra fire damage. There you go. 2 more damage. So that ends your turn, and now goes back to the top. Bartender gets out of dodge, jumping over the counter, looking like he's reaching for something. The daughter is just starting to get up and trying to crawl away from all this big commotion, explosions. You have killed the old man, but the druid, as she is a owl bear, rushes at you. She's very low in health, though.
The wallet's moving.
Right? Oh, she rolls on that 1. She went right at Varkan. Varkan goes to slash and misses completely. Varkan, you get a free attack for this. As you see this giant owl bear slash past you and miss. What do you do for a reaction? Like a physical attack?
Since he wasn't expecting it, he's gonna do a unarmed strike.
A big jab. All right, you hit. The AC is 14, and you hit a 14. See this big just jab right to the ribs of this owl bear. How much damage is that?
Oh, shit, I accidentally rolled damage.
You rolled the hit. Now roll damage.
Oh.
That one's even
18.
better. You already...
Right?
No, that's the hit. The other one's damage.
The thing says hit / Oh, whoops. Don't mind me. 5.
5. There you go. You see this big owl bear like having an issue, gasping. Blood coming out of her mouth, but she looks over with rage. Gets to attack one more time. She's going to swing at you again. A 3 + 3 is 6. Slashes at you and misses again, but this time you don't get a free attack. Her bonus action, she tries to go for a kick. Wow, she gets a nat 20. Kicks you right past. Now here's the thing. I need you to roll a dexterity save for Lyra. She is right behind Varkan.
Since that's involving a dexterity save, Varkane will be using Bless on her. So her save initially is 5, which I doubt that. So in total, she has a 9 for a dexterity save.
Her husband flies at her and smacks her across the ground as he flies over, hitting the ground, doing 10 bludgeoning damage to him, slamming down, and 10 bludgeoning damage to her as she hits the ground. As the giant owl is standing there. That's not including the owl's kick damage, which was 7 points of damage on top of that. So Varkan took 17 points altogether, and Lyra took 10.
Wait. Never mind. Brain had a momentary thought. I was like, nope, I'm wrong.
You're good. You're good.
Anyways.
So that ends her turn for the druid owl bird. Now it's the barbarian polar bear, were polar bear. She starts walking up ragefully right at Talira and stomps at her as she's on the ground. Her first stomp is a miss with a 6+2. Shut up, Thomas, you hooker. So, the first attack is a miss. Second, a nat 1. All right, Lyra, for Llama, you get to react as you're laying on the ground and a big polar bear foot stomps next to your head and you move your head. And another one comes down, but you see this one coming at you. What is the one thing you cast or do while this were polar bear is trying to stomp your head?
So I can cast anything I want.
One reaction spell.
It's going to be mass healing word on everybody.
Okay. Everybody
which
gains
is
11
a
more hit
11. And I'm trying to remember because I assume that Varkane's still within 5 feet of her.
Yes, he falls back over and he's within the 5-foot range with his long feet.
So then I'm trying to remember what I rolled for that again. Give me a second.
So
Uh,
that was 2 attacks. Got the bonus action.
oh, I roll again.
Oh, you get to roll again?
Yeah, rolls dice to determine the number of HP. So
Okay.
the second roll determines what me and him both get.
Okay, what do you get in the 5-foot radius of you two?
Yeah.
Roll and see. An extra 8 points. Okay, cool. The second, or the bonus action attack, though, with the were polar bear is a 14 plus 3. 17. Lyra, you feel this frosted, icy cold blade rip across the sides of you, tearing through, and feeling ice right after. Damn it, Thomas. Stop yelling at me. So you take how much damage? You take 4 points of frost damage from this slash.
Is there a deck save? Or not
Okay.
deck save, it just any save.
No, it's a physical attack.
You said 4?
Yes. Physical attack. It's a hit with the axe, and it's also the frost damage I got to add to it. Where's the 8 roll? Take 2 more damage from the frost, like ice damage that is spiking through you. So altogether, you took 6 damage altogether.
I love the fact that Lyra's doing a very excellent job to keep retopping off her own health
Right.
while trying to keep everybody else alive.
You did good though, because you notice that the druid's pretty messed up. The bear is still fighting tough and strong and angry. Okay, so that ends it for their turn. It is now Bartholomew's turn. Bart, what are you going to do as an invisible bard? I'm going to sit up.
And not be dead?
I'm not dead, surprisingly. Got healed crazily. I'm almost back to full health, which is not much.
What was
Well-
the healing? I didn't catch it.
Oh, what was it? 11.
I see a plus more 11, and the other healing was earlier from that too, which was a plus 13.
Oh, did he not heal himself from earlier?
I don't think he did. Okay, in my turn. I look over, pull out my rapier, and I stab with my rapier with a. Well, let's see if I get it or not. Where is rapier? Plus 6. Wow. 6 plus 9, 15 to hit. I just hit the AC. Okay, how much damage is that? It's a 1d8 plus 7. 10 damage I do altogether as I stab the were polar bear. So she takes at 25. I go for a second stab. I completely missed the 12. I go for my bonus action. I attack again. 14 plus 6, a dirty 20. I hit. Doing how much damage? 13 damage. So 12 points left. All right. That ends my turn. It is now Chris's turn.
With Ross first.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Ross first. I will be right back as you explain what he's doing.
Ross is just still ready, looking for an opportune shot. He reaches over, grabs his rifle, does a trick to put his revolver away, then cocks the rifle. You still see a red glow because it's still a fire. And I will wait until Tanner comes back to explain more.
All right, sorry. What was that last part?
Anyway, I was reached over, grabbed my rifle and cocked it out to load it, and I'm taking an aim at the owlbear.
All right, fire away. What is your attack? Let me see. Did you already attack or no?
No, I did
No, you
not.
did not.
I was waiting until you came back.
All right, fire away. Sorry. Had to go pee and couldn't hold it anymore.
That's fine.
Is that? See, I got to watch that on the camera.
Damn it! I got a 7.
Yeah.
Plus 6.
All right. You get to fire again because I was peeing. Sorry for taking so long.
Again, same Albert. 19, 13 plus 6.
All right, you hit. Roll damage. You said the owlbear?
Yeah. Doing 15 points of damage plus the fire damage, which is a.
You blast her as the owlbear, and you see her
5,
transform.
20. So Henry does 20 altogether.
So this is how it happens. You see her as a big owlbear swinging at Lyra, trying to kill her. As you both notice, the target was her. As they all started targeting her and trying to kill her. One trying to stomp her head, and the other one trying to claw at her as the guardian's trying to protect. Even though it's a husband, still the guardian. You shoot the owlbear across the head as it drops down and transforms back into this woman. And it's a druid, and has blood across her face. She tries to stand back up, and then the custom roll of the 5 damage that happens. What is the element of it?
It was fire, and the eyes start to glow red and her head just starts jerking, and you just hear her start smelling the cooked meat from inside her head.
All right, and you just
And
see
falls
smoke.
down.
Yep, and hits the ground dead. All right, now what is the next thing you do? You still got a bonus action.
Now that both the wizard and I look over at Belrock as he's getting up, I give him a cheeky wink and I jump out the window. No, wait, I
You-
teleport away because I use blink step.
All right, use blink step.
I teleport outside, outside and away, disappearing into the blizzard.
Open the window and you just.
After I give him a cheeky wink,
Do you leave the money paying for the food or drink, or do you just leave it without?
I'm leaving without.
Oh damn! He doesn't pay his bill. He leaves.
Hey, I'm a mercenary. I'm practical.
Magically on the board, a name is written of another person that owes 30 gold. Dun dun dun.
And so thus Ross is done for the night.
All right.
Now we switch back over to Belrock. Belrock, seeing the ranger leaving, giving him a cheeky wink, he just gives him a glare back, saying, "They're watching us, that bastard." Thinking in the back of his head, he looks over at the polar bear, still attacking Lyra. He rushes over. I rush over and give him a whack with the warhammer,
Roll for an attack.
doing a dirty 20, 15 plus 5.
You hit.
And doing 10 points of damage plus a push effect and a +1 on a bonus into attack. So that does 21 points and pushes the bear 10 feet away.
Okay, so you hit, but it's only half because of berserk. Slamming down to the ground, or slamming across like 5-10 feet, hitting, getting it further from Lyra.
Then I stand in front of Lyra with my shield up as a guardian.
You still got one more attack with that.
And as for my second attack, I quickly grab my light hammer and chuck it at her. Go a hit.
19.
I hit her right in the eye, doing 7 points of damage.
That's exactly what you needed. That's funny. How do you want to do this?
I step in front of Lyra with my shield up. I quickly grab my hammer from my belt and chuck it at the. It goes and just smashes right through the eye socket, crushing the eye, crushing the skull behind it, and the polar bear just clumps dead and transforms back into the lady.
It transfers back and just bleeding mess on the floor. The bartender comes up with a makeshift shotgun, looking around and just going, "You guys all ready? Oh, never mind. You guys got them all. Holy crap, our guards, they're dead. Who killed them?" Lyra's just like, do-do-do-do-do.
Barrock, instead of just waving his hand to grab it back, he walks over, grabs the hammer, and just yanks it right out.
All right.
It says, "I'm keeping your stuff. I'm taking back my stuff." And starts stripping the bodies of all their gear.
As you killed the old man and the woman druid of the ice druid and the frost barbarian that's the were polar bear. All of you are standing there, and the bartender goes, "These guys are causing a muck many years ago, and they left. They came back. Maybe they thought there was no one tougher. You guys just saved the day in the town. They were always a menace. They usually had a bigger group, but it looks like only 3. Unless there were more. And he looks back, going, "You guys help repair the injuries and damages and whatnot. I'll give you your rooms for free tonight, and drinks on the house, and a supper. What do you say?"
I say, I will accept, and I will also repair. And as a generosity, I will also repair your bar.
He shakes your hand and says, "Good job, dear. Good job, my friend. You all."
Then I look up at the names of people who owe money. It's like I just give him. I just get a grimace. It's like that son of a. I'll pay his bar tab. Bella grumbles and just says, "I'll pay his tab." And I put 30 gold up to the bartender.
He nods. "Do you know the guy?"
I go, "Unfortunately."
"Yeah, he's really good at hunting people, but not good at, paying his bar tab. He's done this to a couple of people before. Usually he's hunting people. Be smarter to pay it, because then he wouldn't have his name on the board for people to see. These magical boards are great. Look at it. It's from Longman Magics. It's really fun. Great company. They have little guys that come up and sell you shit. And maybe I think that's what I can learn from Valor before he fucked everybody he see." Anywho, as all of you guys get ready to clean up, do you guys want to loot the body?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna loot the body. I'm already looting the bodies.
Damn. If you say you're the first, then we'll go into it. Who else is looting the bodies?
Lyra's being nice to heal everybody instead of looting bodies.
Well, thank you. Healing everybody works.
Should I roll healing word?
Yes, you should. And I think it's one of your last ones, maybe. I don't know.
11.
Look. How many slots do you have?
Slots of what?
It says slots for how many times you can cast by what level.
Oh, yeah, I have to use sorcery slots. Sorcery
Spell
points
slots
to do stuff.
Oh, yeah. Sorcery slots are different.
Oh.
Sorcerers have a lot of advancements. That works. Okay. She heals everybody. You guys repair and fix up the place. I would like everybody to do a dexterity check for cleaning and repairing. And then everybody can their characters how to get ready to head off the bed for a long rest.
I still gotta do
Until
strength. I still gotta do a strength check to get out of the ice. It may have been getting healed, but that's not heat. That can't break me out of ice.
Yeah.
I will show up. I will turn off my invisibility, and I will try to break the ice with my sword, attacking it. I have a pistol. I can shoot it. I got a dagger. I'm gonna shoot it with a pistol.
At least I'm back to full health.
I hit it. Okay. I do 8 damage to it, shattering the ice, as it was 5 just to hold it. You fall down. I look over going, "My friend, you were there for half the fight. Frozen. Are you okay?" And I'm going to place healing hands on you. Where is that? Cure wounds. Cast. Bard.
Well, that's the thing. Is it's like
7 points.
yeah,
I gave you 7 more.
I got fully healed before getting broken out of the ice, so I was already up at.
Oh, wow. I just wasted it. But all right, that works. We help you get back in, and we close the door. The 2 guards are laying there dead, frozen, then crispy. It's so dark.
After we strip the bodies, we just throw the bodies out the door.
Varkane
This
just
is a pile
goes,
of
why
bodies.
are the bodies all have to be naked?
I'm keeping the gear.
Better for decomposition.
I picked
That's
up
why.
the big Goliath's battle axe and I handed it to what's Lyra's husband's name again?
Barcane.
Barcane. I handed him the big battle axe from to Barcane. It's like, here.
All right. So, what you find when you go through their gear, you find these twin axes, which one can be distributed to two people if wanted, or two, or one, as they're frost axes, so they do ice damage on top of their normal damage as well. For barbarian, like dual axes, but with ice enchantment. You find 30 gold amongst the barbarian. If you want to split it up or keep it, it's up to you, Chris, because your character is the one that looked through the clothes.
I'll keep the gold to everybody else.
The druid lady, her staff, you notice can't be activated unless you are of Mother Nature's ability of the of Gaia. We're a healer type. So Llama's the only one that could touch it. And it would give a bonus of +5 to healing. And it also does transforming abilities for animals. Also, she has 40 gold herself. Old man, you find a pouch on him with a dagger and a book. The dagger is a throwing shadow dagger that throws and disappears and then comes back to your hand. So it'd be like a modified dagger, like green, and it's an element change between poison, lightning, fire, and ice, and holy and necrotic.
I'm like,
depending on what you whisper to it before you throw it at somebody.
Bill just picks up the dagger. It's like, I'm keeping this.
All right, and we'll write out the customization for that later.
Yeah.
And then on him, you find a gold pouch of 45 gold and 3 big diamonds.
I take one of the diamonds for myself. I throw the gold all to the others. Say, you guys can divide that between yourselves. I will give the staff to Luras because she's the only one who can use it. And what was the other thing from the druid? It was gold. Like I said, I'll give the staff and the gold to Lura because she's the only one who can use the staff, and why not? About the gold.
All right.
And
so Llama, you gain 40 gold, and you gain a healing staff that just gives you a +5 to all your healing effects.
And as for your guys, for yours and Devante's characters, I give them the other 2 bags of gold and say, you guys can divide between yourselves. -1 diamond for myself.
Yeah. So
I get to keep
Lang.
Things, you guys get the rest.
Yeah. Lang, you get 45 gold for Thunderbase. For Llama, you get 40 gold. For me, Bartholomew, I get 35 gold. Where is gold? There's gold. I get a plus. I am going to go and pay half of it, or pay 5 gold, help the repairs. And then I'm also going to be giving 20 gold for condolences, for hopefully help pay for these guys to come back to life. The bartender looks over and goes, "It's fine. The guards will be bring back tomorrow. Our healer will be here after the sun's down. She only shows up when the moon is full, and tomorrow's a full moon. She comes from a different city, but she shows up here once a month, and perfect timing. She very much despises perverts and disrespectfuls. A frosty-hearted wolf herself. Her name is Elijah Snowwolf. She's coming from another town, the top of a mountain. That's
we all just
that's like a full.
I jerk my head up and go, "Oh no!"
Mm-hmm. Lang is like,
And
are we gonna be in trouble?
I turned myself invisible.
Ross is just sitting outside, just chuckling, just laughing at their discomfort because it's like he knows exactly what's going to happen when she gets here. Wait, I should do a history check.
So
Hang on. Let me do a history check before I
does
make
he
the
know
determination.
about my apprentice and how she was a hardcore yo?
I mean,
She'd turn you to ice, cut you
Wait, I get
down.
advantage
You
with
know.
histories. Let me do that again.
There you go.
19 plus 2, 21. So I know of her, and I've done business with her. Ross has done business with her, and he knows exactly what's going to happen when she gets into town. And he just starts.
So you know of in history and in Ross's nature, you know of Elijah Snowwolf, as she is this blood hunter fighter that is a healer in her own sorts, but a fighter in her heart. She turns into a snow white werewolf with icy blue eyes, and every slash and attack has ice damage naturally. Plus, being a blood hunter, she can amplify it. One of the apprentices of Mayhem, the Heart's Mace, one of the successful ones that went through training and teaching even assassin classes until something went wrong one day, and the assassin facility was destroyed by enemies. As we called them, the Chastity Enforcers. Don't ask.
so does that mean Varkane and Lyra know them?
Roll history check.
Yeah, they both rolled a 4, so no.
No, they're secret. They're a bunch of assassin women that were doing an underground bit that Elijah Snowwolf exposed. And in doing so, they attacked and infiltrated her training facility, destroying the tower and everything else. That was an actual episodes we did do before a lot of you guys joined. That was for Rolling to Die about 2-3 years ago for our assassins group that never had their story finished. They were trapped and they had to be saved. And the people that saved them were the Doom Saints.
Ucas
And that
and
was
Eli are still completely separated from everyone because we got shot all the way somewhere different.
we are having our own adventure, which we will we will play later. I'll let you guys know. I think it's level 17 for those guys. Those are newer character or different characters we'll play later. You guys hear about the story, and you know about Elijah Snowwolf being trained by Lunal for ice magic, but trained by Mayhem for combat, making her extremely formidable. And after the embarrassment, thanks to Valor, and the first person that's ever gotten away from her, she has never, ever in her reputation had one of her captures get away, either being sent to Mayhem, Lunal, or Lama, the Grand Arch Sage. Lunal has, or Valor, damn it, Elijah Snowwolf has always kept her word and always transmitted 100% of everybody. And now she has this falter 99%. 99 perfect captures and one mistake. Valor stamped right on her resume now. And she is salty as balls about it as she is heading to town. As she has been given word through magical descriptions of certain people that look just like the group that got away from her. And she's heading to town. But you guys don't know this part.
You ruined her groove.
Yep, you ruined her groove. She had a perfect score until you. And she finally, by the time she gets over, Valor is the reason that she doesn't have a perfect score anymore.
Yeah, but did he ever seduce her? Did they?
Yes, he tried to grab her titty, and she frosted his hand onto her breastplate and slapped his hand and ripped his flesh off his hand.
And then beat the crap out of her.
That's
Yeah,
why
but
his right
that's
hand-
not seducing her. Did he seduce her successfully?
No.
No, failed. That was the one time you rolled a nat one, and she messed you up.
Oh,
and
that's
then you
what-
decided
Not
to
only
screw
frosted
everything
her
up.
to your chest, ripped your skin off your hand, and then beat the crap out of you.
She also turned you into.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, for the record,
Yeah,
I'm
she beat the shit out of you.
like trying to do or keep up with everything going on here, but also trying to figure out this damn error that I can't get rid of. So I mean, I'm a little distracted. So like, I know who we're talking about
Fine.
now. Like, I'm
Fine.
good.
It's funny. Yeah, that's the one that broke that you fucked the portal up on. That's the one you messed the portal up on. She's coming back to the venture, but she doesn't know you're there or not. She knows the team's there, and she's hoping you're there to kill you, but you're not there. But it's funny. Gonna meet the other ones instead, which you can explain we're going to kill them too, and then be like, okay, we can all work together, or she might just slap you all. All depends on how you guys act. But that'll be next week. As all the rest of you guys go to bed and rest, and you take a long rest for your characters. As you rest out the rest of the night, as a blizzard is amongst the building and the town.
Just so everybody knows, jiggle physics right now are at 25.
Your
Ross,
titty is bouncing the rest of the night as your husband and you bounce chickawawa the rest of the night after the floor has been fixed, thanks to Bell.
But Varkane looks at Balrock and asks him if he could do that thing with the bed to make it unbreakable.
I roll
Dark Trooper.
my eyes and go, yes, I will go do that.
Ling looks
Very
at
much
them
appreciated.
and is like, "Are we sure you guys don't want to be on the first floor?"
Lyra just tucks her face away into Varkane's side because she is at the, like, you know, without rolling, she's got a nat 20 going on for embarrassment.
Yeah. Yeah, she's embarrassed as fuck.
As all
They
the-
just head back upstairs as Bellrock has gone to town fixing everything, even underneath the wall, the
to
floor
make it not squeaking.
of where their beds smashed through the first time. So now it's indestructible.
And it's now he also is placing an enchantment on the door as he's leaving, making it soundproof.
But what about the walls?
Well, I meant the spell is going to be radius, so it's going to be the entire room. Since the room is
Wow.
since the door is the threshold.
Okay. So
As for Ross disappears into the blizzard.
roll
And
a Constitution save for Ross. You have advantage because of your coat.
as well as he is also going to be going to a place where he can be private to make his report to Chrome. 22, 18 plus 4.
Roll a survival check for me with advantage.
I already have advantage, but all right. Net 20 plus 7.
You go through this blizzard without a hitch. No injuries from the cold, no slowing down. Anybody that would have tried to follow you failed, as there's times he would stop and look like one of the trees. Hide amongst them or behind them. You found a small, little lumbered home with a fireplace, and as you go in,
Make a perception.
you notice. Yep, roll a perception check for me. All right.
Well, technically, I have advantage. I have natural advantage, so
So roll again then. Even
oh,
worse.
even
never mind.
worse.
You. The blizzard's really hard for you. You barely stumble across it. You walk past it twice as you circle it. You finally enter the doorway.
As I walk in, I brush the snow off my and I take my hat off to brush the snow off.
And
Then I
in the
place.
cabin is what I was wanting the perception for.
You come in, you close the door, you see a small campfire already lit. But you notice that even with the campfire, it's really dark and shadowy in there. Edward Knight, as you were a messenger of Crom, you were there sitting there on the bunk bed in the darkness. What do you say as Crom is waiting for a message? To Ross.
You know, it really took you a while to get here. You kept
Well,
Crom waiting. What's going on?
I look at Ross. I look at Edward. Go. Well, there was this thing called a blizzard that's going on outside, dear boy, dear my friend. But the Sixers are the group is still alive, and they just added another large gentleman, a large Goliath with them. It appears that the young lady that is now with them is her husband. I also had to intervene because they got attacked by some rather un by some frosty people. I killed at least one of them. I damaged one and killed the other one, and then I
What
left.
what was it that required your assistance?
Trying to think of a good excuse.
That's a terrible thing to say out loud.
you
They were
you you explain your part
and Combs'
that they were a
orders, and
threat.
Combs' orders to me was to intervene if they were going to get killed. She wants
Especially if it was certain people are being watched and asked not to be killed, which would be Llama's apprentice. So
the lady was getting attacked, and I intervened. Stop it.
Do you know who attacked them? Or are
They
you
were
unsure?
they were frost.
they're called the Frosty Trio.
They were the
what
frosty
they're called.
trio, from what I understand. They were it was a frost Goliath, a druid, and a wizard, or just an old man.
Yep,
A
it was a
Goliath?
wizard.
Huh. As he turns back towards the shadows, pulls out a book, opens it to a page, and shows it to Ross, pointing to a older looking male Goliath. Did it look like something like this?
I go, yep, that's the one. He was pretty.
Well, that's the one with train.
He was pretty.
You
He was
when
pretty
you
close to
you,
you after I finished with him.
well, you fought a woman one, which is the apprentice of. But it would be it would show that next page. But
Mhm. Yeah,
you see there, you see him about the
so the one it's on is a male Goliath when he asks you.
Oh
yeah.
no, the woman I fought, the woman that was there, was a female.
Oh, flips the page. Was it this one?
Yes, that's the one.
And that one. And she was the younger failed apprentice that didn't succeed as well, as he had several apprentices. One of them went to become a bandit and become a frosty trio, as this one became. But there is a point where you guys threw her out into the frost, and she was wearing a pendant that is shown in the book. That as long as she's within the winter's gaze, that she can come back to life. As when you guys went to sleep, she comes back to life and disappears in the woods with the other two bodies.
I will make sure to pass
So,
this information
Edward Knight informed.
to Crom. But remember your mission.
Don't
Remember.
interfere if unless it's necessary.
Exactly.
I know my duty.
I will leave you to it then. you may head back to them before they start getting suspicious.
I tip my hat to Edward. Says, "I will go in the first thing in the morning. It's a little snowy outside."
As you notice, the door has turned frosted as it's gotten to negative temperatures. As even the fireplace itself is trying to keep the heat.
I
But
look
it's
at
just enough spot.
I look at the door and I'm like, you're gonna need a little help with that. Stand back, do a firewall on the door for a couple seconds, and then let it go. That
Mm.
should
And-
should be able to get out now.
All right. So later on, when after he takes a long rest, the door will have a circumference of where the heat radiated and made it into a shell dome like. So the dome could be opened later on, but right now it melted the snow and frost around it, so it's not stuck in one spot. While that's happening, there's still a blizzard going on. Everybody takes a long rest and goes to sleep. Edward Knight, you either head through the shadows or you sleep at the top bunk. It's up to you. And you head
I
through the
slink
shadows
back
back to
through the
Crom. We're laying.
shadows.
Yeah, because he has to report in.
Yep. So you report back into Crom as he relays back to Crom. At the time when Edward Knight shows up, it shows Crom torturing some fey creature for crossing the boundaries without paying the tolls. And that'll end it for now for Rolling to Die. And we'll come back next week and let you guys know all our crazy shenanigans and storytelling for our 2D campaign. This will be every Sunday from around 6 p.m. to around 8 or 9, depending on what the storyline tells.
Ish.
Yep.
I do
You
want to
don't
say
have
one
people
thing.
asking questions.
You have questions, Ives?
I mean, they came and gone, but as I listened, it was kind of making sense. The only question is, like, you guys talked about your energy. So, how do you get like the energy? Do you go in 100%? And
Energy.
I thought you guys talked about energy.
Like magic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Certain characters have magic abilities, some characters don't. All depends on the character.
And also,
Okay.
And it goes by levels. Levels have higher damage. Higher levels, higher damage. Lower levels, lower damage. Depending on dice rolls, it tells what it is, and it goes by your modifiers and your math of what your statistics are for your character. Higher wisdom, higher intelligence for magic users, charismatic for like bards and such like that, or people trying to like sneak their way through things. And then there's also like dexterous for good fighting and quickness, strength for power and hit, and then constitution for survival. And all this comes into play as you dice roll with your stats and you play a character with your own imagination. We play with you and roll dice, and we all interact with one another to create a custom, unique story. Thus, the reason we are called Rolling to Die.
For anybody out there watching, I am still new to all this, and yes, I've been doing research about the stuff I've been doing all this episode, and there's a few things that I made mistakes on, and I plan to correct those later on. So deal with it.
and Ives, we'll talk more about this afterwards.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right. So, on that note, this is our Rolling to Die, as we're here every Sunday. And then we have our Chaotic Era Odyssey, is where we come from for our whole umbrella, the CEO, as its connection to everything we're doing here, putting it all together with our group and squad to make the chaos happen. On that note, Trooper.
Tune in on Wednesday for the Chaotic Minds podcast, where we, us gentlemen present, and a few other people, will be talking about various topics and discussions such as gaming, movies, and celebrities, as well as political talk. We'll be giving advice as well as others sort of just general discussion about certain topics. So tune in not at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. please join us.
All right. It's also the GMK Grey Mercenary Knights, as we have our combat and stunt choreography and fight coordination. And then also we have our Chaotic Moon podcast, as well as for our GMK for CEO. So we have that. That goes by Fenrir for the meetup we just had today. Actually, it was real fun. And then we have the Chaotic Moon pictures right here. We do our filmography and as well as movies and everything else that we're working on. It's real fun. Started up many years ago, and now we're just starting to get off our feet. Next on the list for that, we have the Purple People Party. For the people, by the people, of the people, as we have the American Bald Eagle and the Chaotic Llama, as all of them come into play for our two animals for the Purple People Party. You guys flip the coin. Ooh, we should make that into a coin. There you go, Llama. Get Kevin to create that as
we could actually
two.
we could actually legitimately have that, but I mean that'd be like it'd be a pretty penny.
It'd be cool. It's worth it. I'll spend it. All right. Thunder Bass.
Sunday
Or
Beats
Sunday-
Productions, bringing you the sound, the visuals, and just bringing you all that music.
Very fun, guys. All working with
Titty
this
Jugals
together.
are currently at 19, so they've gone down.
It's okay. It maybe because he's finished his third round now. And wait, what? No. All right. On that note, this was Rolling
like
to
a half
Die.
hour, so you watch it show up to a little bit. Just turn it down some. Sorry, I was
You tell him, Ives.
It was my daughter.
Ives. Oh, you're fine. Is there anything, Ives, you want to say before we close this out tonight?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Oh, you're welcome to join us for next time for this. Everybody else, hit it, DJ, for the ending of our Rolling to Die. And it gets
I cast endometriosis.